Imagine this. It's 1902, and you're walking through a toy shop filled with dolls, wooden trains, and stuffed animals. In the corner, you spot something new. A fuzzy brown bear with button eyes and soft fur. The shopkeeper smiles and says, "That's the newest toy everyone's talking about. The teddy bear." You pick it up and squeeze tight. And here's the weirdest part. This cuddly toy was inspired by a real bear and a U.S. president on a hunting trip. Believe it or not, the teddy bear started with a story that almost wasn't so cute. Welcome to Believe It or Not, the show where weird is real and the truth is stranger than fiction. I'm your host, Bryan. Today, we're going to discover how a hunting trip in Mississippi led to one of the most beloved toys in the world, the teddy bear. Our story begins in November 1902. President Theodore Teddy Roosevelt was known for being tough, adventurous, and always ready for the outdoors. That year, he was invited on a hunting trip in Mississippi. Everyone wanted to impress the president, so when the hunting got slow, the guides decided to help him out. They captured a small black bear, tied it to a tree, and called Roosevelt over to shoot it, so he'd have a trophy. But when Roosevelt saw the frightened animal, he refused. He said it would be unsportsmanlike to shoot a defenseless bear. Instead, he ordered the bear to be set free. Word of the story spread fast. A political cartoonist named Clifford Berryman drew a funny sketch of Roosevelt refusing to shoot the bear. It appeared in newspapers all over the country. People loved the story. They saw Roosevelt as kind and fair, and the cartoon's little bear caught everyone's heart. Not long after, a couple in New York, Rose and Morris Mickham, saw the cartoon and had an idea. They made a soft, stuffed bear toy and placed it in their shop window. They called it Teddy's Bear. And kids adored it. The toy became a hit. Soon, they were making hundreds, then thousands of teddy bears. At the same time, across the ocean in Germany, another company, Steiff, was making jointed plush bears too. When they brought them to a toy fair in America, buyers went wild. The teddy bear craze exploded. By the 1910s, teddy bears were everywhere, in nurseries, shops, and bedtime stories. They even became symbols of comfort during World War I, when soldiers sent them home to loved ones. And get this, today, over 100 million teddy bears are sold every year around the world. Some rare ones, like early Steiff bears, have sold for over $200,000 at auction. And in 2014, we welcomed my son Theodore to the world. And when we brought Teddy home from the hospital, he didn't come alone. He came with his very first teddy bear, one that was about 3 times larger than he was, and that has been in our bed ever since. From one small moment of compassion, a president's choice not to shoot a bear. So now, it's your turn to think about it. What do you think Teddy Roosevelt would say if he knew his hunting trip inspired a cuddly toy that kids all over the world love? And how about you? Do you have a favorite stuffed animal? And finally, why do you think people find comfort in toys like teddy bears? Here's my takeaway. A single act of kindness can change history and even create something soft, snuggly, and unforgettable. This story of kindness and compassion was also one of the inspirations for me naming my first son Teddy. So, not only did we get a world-famous toy out of the story, but we got a pretty amazing kid too. I love you, Teddy. That's it for today's episode of Believe It or Not. A president's act of kindness toward a real bear led to one of the most popular and comforting toys in history, the teddy bear. But before we finish our podcast, how about a teddy bear joke? Why did the teddy bear say no to dessert? Because it was already stuffed. And don't forget to join us next time for episode 89, a mysterious and bizarre true story from China, the strange death of Wang Diang, an event that shocked the world and remains full of unanswered questions. Until then, keep wondering, keep learning, and remember, sometimes the truth is weirder than fiction.